Hi, I know this is late on a Friday, but I just got around to it. So today's form is a very rigid form. I'm going to preface this by while these are the rules and the example shown is considered a perfect example of following it. A lot of contemporary poets often change the form to be less rigid. This form was originally, again, it was not as rigid when it started in Italy and Spain, but it became more and more rigid. There's debates on how many it was in the Renaissance. Some believe there was multiple of it following this exact form in the Renaissance. Other people believe there was only one in the 16th century. And I can put that poem there if I can find it, or at least put the name of it. It's a French word. And then they don't believe it resurfaced into the 19th century. And then, now there's more contemporary poets who use it. So, getting into the rules. So, there is 19 lines. So, there's 5 stanzas of 3 lines and 1 stanza of 4 lines. So, the repetition for this is a little weird. So, it's A1, B, A2, B, A, B, A1, A, B, A2, A, B, A1, A, B, A2, A, B, A1, A2. So I put the slashes to represent lines and commas. Nope. Slashes to represent stanzas and commas to represent lines. So when it means A1, it does not mean changing the rhyme. The A and B throughout the entire poem are going to be whatever rhymes you set them at, I believe. And we'll see in the next example how the author does that. But you use the line you have in A1 and A2, and in these specific points, you reuse them. And it's supposed to, while it seems repetitive, it's supposed to give it a meaning. So, I'm also going to put a link for the poem that I'm going to read. There's actually a video of the author reading it himself. And I felt like that would be easier to just link there. So if you're interested in checking that out so you can hear the actual author reading it, that would probably be great. But I'm going to read it. It's called Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lighting they, do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave, crying how bright, wave by, crying how bright, their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and snagged the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way, do not go gentle into that good night. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way, do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteorites and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce, I meant to, the height is the end of that one, not curse. Curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of light. Sorry if you hear noises, that's my buddy. So, as you can see, if we go back to the, it will not let me. So, you can go back you can look back in this video and how you do the rhyme form, but you can see the repeating lines of do not go gentle into that good night, and rage, rage against the dying of light. And also we have wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight. So whatever rhyme you choose is obviously going to have a lot of rhyming words considering how you use it in every single line. Again, this curse is not supposed to be at the end of that. The formatting it, I thought I caught that error, but I did not, and I apologize. But yeah, again, contemporary poets play around with this form. You can look up, it's Villanelle, and so you can see how different poets have done it today, and you can try it out on your own. I hope you guys are all well, and Happy writing.